I do this game with everybody. It's a way to develop leg dexterity. Lay down and go back. So the game is, I call it the ball game. And the point is this. You're not allowed to use your hands. Your hands stay bang next to your body. And then your knees come to your chest. And your feet are always going. Your job is to come here. Take it easy. So if I come here, bring it back, bring it in. Exactly. If I come here, bring it back, bring it in. Sometimes you won't be able to move the other person. You have to move yourself to them, right? So if I'm here, move yourself to me without your hands. Exactly. Right? And then I start giving you more complicated ways. There you go. Good. Now I'm going to give you restrictions. We're going to just move to the levels quickly. Your abs are going to feel it after a while. Whenever you're doing these leg connections, right, you are not allowed to just disconnect with both legs and then reconnect. You have to have something touching me at all times. And what that does is it prevents you from just kicking both your feet up and back. Now the question is, why do you think that is not a good way to go about it? To just kick and kick. What do you think the problem with that is?
Well, no, legs are free, I'm not mobile, don't have connection to you, can do whatever you want.
Exactly, right? You, especially somebody who knows what they're doing, you kick both feet out and you try to bring it in, they just pass it. Now you're just in the same thing. So by keeping a connection at all times, you prevent that ability. So now we're just going to keep playing from here. For 3 minutes, you got to just keep hitting it back. No hands, elbows in. Okay, I'm really flanking you. Good. Yeah? The only restriction is no hands. So what's happening there that you get stuck when I flank you really hard? What's the problem?
Well, I can't move because your legs in the way.
In this case, so right now you're wiggling to make that space. A simpler way to make that space is you're doing it right there. Bang, turn that corner. What I mean by turn that corner is this. I want you to pull your butt, because right now the reason it's hard is because my foot's right up against your hip. Just get your hip away from my foot. Good. There's that. And the other thing you can also do is, instead of going north, because you're dragging, turn toward me slightly and just move your butt that way. There you go. And that is the dynamic of a shrimp in a very contextual manner. Rather than shrimping down, now you know exactly what a shrimp should be doing, which is creating that space so that you can play this game again. Because earlier, before I was flanking you, that's what I was doing. Right? I was coming to an angle, I was right here. Look at how far I am. It's enough for you to turn your hip and enough for you to do this. But if I flank you, it's hard because now my foot's too close to hip. So all that is supposed to do is create that space, enough for you to get this, bang, bang. Now play. Keep playing. Go there. It's okay. Go. And don't think north, think away. Just move your hips a little bit. Just get your hips to so you can be here. Yeah, so like if I'm here, just get your hips so you can get to that position. Bang, that's all you need. Not even maybe that much, right? And so they talk about jiu-jitsu being the game of inches or centimeters, I guess. You literally think that way, so come back in. You don't need to move so far in order to get your feet back. If I'm here, what's the bare minimum distance you need to travel in order for you to do that? That's the game. So look at how far you went. All the way here. You don't need that much. You just need maybe that much. Can you get your foot inside? That's enough. Right?
I guess I don't even need to like poke in to move.
Yeah. This is just good because it gives you good, it's like a grip, right? The final step of this game, which is already kind of difficult, would be your elbow needs to always be connected with your knee. That's going to force you to be in space. And the reason why is this. Even if I pass your feet and you're not able to do anything, if your elbow and knees are not connected, it gives me free access to your body. But if your elbow and knees are connected at all times, I like to think of it like a spherical shape. If your hands are together on your forehead, right? Feet are in, but your knees and your elbows are open, so you make it like a diamond shape in a round position. You're structurally pretty sound. If I really drive forward and you start to back roll, instead of pushing back, just think about receiving and rolling upward. Start to take me up. If I don't like it and I start to sink back, get your knee elbow connected, I start to sink back, now push me back this way. So this ball shape gives you like a lot of movement, transfer of energy, and just security. So like you were saying, like I don't feel good about defending. Like literally be like, hey, the next round, can you just lightly pass my feet and you just play this game? Only feet, only feet. Your hands then come later.
Yeah.
You know, the game isn't to never use your hands, right? Like, I use my hand when I defend, but like, I want to force my feet to have to be the front movers, right? How much do I need to move to get my knees through? And like, people will be like, oh, it's because you're small and you're flexible. It's like, I've seen big people do this.
Yeah.
This is not a small or big person thing. This is like awareness of your body and like your ability to, obviously, like, I have not as much restriction as somebody that might have a big belly, clearly, right? But like, I've seen people with bellies curve this way to get in. So it's about learning to kind of mobilize your hips and use your feet like their hands and your legs like your arms. And you can do that, your life will be, I feel like, easier.
Yeah.
Because I feel you like you're here, your feet are floating, you're trying to defend with your hands, but it's like I keep pushing so you end up popping, right? So it's like hands, get your butt back, and then here. And if you have to play back, let yourself go back, keep your hands in a safe place, and start to use your feet to do the engagement. Because then you'll have an easier time like moving them and moving you. Because your legs are they're way fucking stronger, right? I'll put this on my YouTube thing too. So with all the other matches, if you want, you can find it. Should be video number 3 for today. And you can look over it later and like, if you want to review it, you can. This is like the first step in jiu-jitsu for most people that I work with. The ball game.
But you're the ball.
But you're the ball, exactly. The point is to be a ball.
Right.
To understand the strength of the spherical structure.
Yeah.